So, we need to talk about The Flash. Again, really excited to talk about it. I've been really looking forward to it. But just a quick recap, just in case you missed any of the previous videos. There have been other iterations. I've seen 3. Well, to be more accurate, I've seen 2 and read 1. And there may have been others, I may have missed them, but again, these are just the 3 I've seen. And so far it's been, third favorite has been the one from the Flash TV series, which was only 1 episode, which again, they could have expanded on, made half a season or a whole season. But again, that's in the past. And then, my second favorite, which would be the Flashpoint comic, which again, maybe if I read it first, it would be my first choice over the animated movie, but as it stands, the comic's second, and then the Flashpoint Paradox is first. And again, just my own personal preference. You may have your own personal preference, and that's understandable. But again, just things I hope that they take from each of the 3 iterations and hopefully bring into the movie is from the TV show. I really hope that I know it's just going to be a movie, so they won't have time to incorporate any that much stuff. But I really hope that they somehow incorporate that he spends a little bit of time in Flashpoint. Not that he's just goes back, saves his mom, and then he's thrust into Flashpoint. I hope he saves his mom, and then we get just a little bit of time, even if it's just a day or 2. Of him maybe seeing his mom again, seeing his dad, and just enjoying his time with them. Again, I really hope they do that. And then from the comic, it's really hard to pick something. No, wait, I lied, it's not. Because from the comic, I really hope, again, from what I said about the TV show to what I'm going to say about the animated movie, those are give and take. But I really hope that from the comic, they take that before he resets the timeline. Again, if he does, I don't know how they're going to do it in the movie. But if he resets the timeline, he goes back and sees his mom one more time and explains to her what's going to happen and what needs to happen. And we see her understanding that her life could save millions of people, and her accepting that this is the way it needs to be. But at least being able to say goodbye to Barry one more time, and Barry being able to say goodbye to his mom one more time. I really hope they do that. And from the animated movie, I really hope they bring in the Serenity Prayer in some way, even if it's just a poster on a wall. Because again, I feel like that really encapsulates the story of Flashpoint. Is accepting the things we cannot change, having the courage to change the things we can, and having the wisdom to know the difference. But again, those are just things I pulled from each of the other iterations that I hope they bring into this new one. Which, if it goes well, which I really hope it does, but we'll talk more about that in the next video, this could end up being my favorite iteration of Flashpoint. But we'll see what they do. But before that, I have just a few more things I want to talk about in the next videos. Again, I'm not sure how long this series, I guess you could call it, is going to be. But just let me know in the comments below what part you want them to bring into the movie from the other iterations. What's something you want to see brought in from the TV show or from the comic or from the animated movie. Or again, maybe there's an iteration I haven't heard of yet or haven't seen. Let me know that too. But again, just my own personal opinion. And again, I'm just really excited to see this movie. And I really hope that all this wait we've had for it. Again, we had a trailer about 2 years ago. 3 years ago, I can't remember exactly. I'll have to look it up, or someone can let me know in the comments. Sorry. But again, just my own personal opinion, and we'll talk next time. But until then, I'm just really excited for the movie, and I really hope they do it right. They've had time, so I really hope they do it right, but I'll get more into the movie itself in the next video, or the next video, however long I decide for this to be. But we'll talk next time. Bye. But if there is one thing I don't want them to do, is what they did in the TV show, is where they told us everything that was going on, but they didn't show us anything. Again, for a movie this big, and with the praise it's been getting beforehand, before it's even come out, I really hope that if they do a tell but not show, that it's for a good reason, and not just because they couldn't think of a way to show it. But again, just one thing I really hope they don't do is, I really hope they tell but don't show. I would rather see what happens than be told what happens. But again, we'll see what happens whenever the movie comes out.